music classic.
I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And I know all too well missing free throws can become contagious, and that's what happened to them.
Tip-off goes to the Thunder. And it's good. 2 points. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
SGA, he's open. A quick shot there. It's off target. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Six on the shot clock. Another shot. And SGA throws it down.
SGA left no doubt on that one, throws it down.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move.
Hartenstein, no good.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Barlow. Back to Maxey. For three, George. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. And here's Wallace. George defending. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Kicks it out to Holmgren. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Down low. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
A solid finisher in close. Edgecombe's agility lets him find good angles.
Wallace. Drops in the three.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For three, George sinks it from distance.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Back to Wallace. Launches it. Joel Embiid with the board.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
Thunder with a lead.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has been everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy that really helps pull this team together.
Timeout call.
And it'll be Philadelphia with their first timeout of the game here. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
And a new group getting ready for the Sixers.
Philadelphia 76ers.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. 4-point game.
Oklahoma City.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. You know, Tim, when it comes to deflections and steals, who's better than the Thunder?
The answer, nobody. They pressure the ball, they run swarms of defenders at you, and they have a way of overwhelming and exhausting their opponents.
Now here's Holmgren. No points yet. 3-on-3. Oubre with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Pass to Drummond. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Isaiah
And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Oklahoma City ball.
Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Substitution on the court.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. Very unfortunate. And the coach is going to have something to say about that.
Yeah, rejecting the try there. George firing up his guys.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game.
Chet Holmgren.
And it's in there.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Pass to Maxey. From behind the arc.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just
Williams.
expect him to hit those kind of shots. Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's good.
The assist goes to
7 points for Shea
Chet
Gilgeous-Alexander.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Wallace. They get it back. The kick out to Williams. Holmgren outside. With 1 on the clock.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Both teams have it going here early. And still close through the first quarter. Oklahoma
16.
City ahead. Up 2.
Oklahoma City.
After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Williams on the wing. Shoots over Oubre. Holmgren outside. Over George. Back to Hartenstein. Wallace outside. Takes a 3.
Wallace.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Wallace has got 6.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein,
Shea
how impressive
Gilgeous-Alexander.
has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander does it all.
Shea
He said, once I made
Gilgeous-Alexander.
emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Back over to you, Brian.
A two-way talent. All right, Allie, thank you.
Oklahoma City foul.
Shot to stop the run.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
And so he draws the foul.
Second
Headed to the
personal
line to shoot a
foul.
pair.
First
All right,
team
on the
foul.
line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania.
At the
What do you
line
have
for-
for us, Shams?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin
Isaiah
Sexton,
Hartenstein.
Jordan Clarkson of the world,
Assist
perhaps
down.
not as sought after as
Shea
before with teams looking for
Gilgeous-Alexander.
positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain.
Thunder
All right,
foul.
Shams, thanks for the report.
Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, for a
Second
scorer like
personal
Maxey,
foul.
the pump fake is such a
Second
good
team
tool
foul.
to have.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. And teams built to win now don't always have the young pieces that Philly does, Legs.
Yeah, BA, particularly in their backcourt, nice drafting and great trades have given them an abundance of talent.
Here's Barlow. Yet to see a basket. To the right side. Pass to Drummond. Here's George. And the jam by George.
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through.
Right side, Williams. Williams on the wing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The three-pointer off the mark. 76ers trail by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to
2
Drummond.
minutes.
Here's Maxey. Kicks it to George. The three is up. Pure from three-point range. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Well, he wanted to answer that three with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Yep, that one's good. Barlow's got his first basket of the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out. And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
Substitution on the court.
.116 left in the second quarter. To the wing, right side. Pass to Drummond. Here's Bono. He's off on the layup.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
.41 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Embiid. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Offensive board. Beyond the arc. Wallace's shot is good. And now a 10-point Oklahoma City lead.
Well, that's one in the first, and now here's his second in this quarter. The defense might want to run him off that line.
The kick out to Williams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it off in time. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Philadelphia.
Well, that